Would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, well...
Would you look at that?
Yeah,
What's up, everybody? My name is Clint, and welcome to the Golf Giveaway channel. Today, we're going to be talking about my golf story, how I got interested in golf, involved in golf, and why I would even be putting videos out on YouTube about golf, even though I'm terrible at it. But first, let's talk about this background back here, huh? It's pretty awesome, huh? Right? So it started because my wife was previewing or watching one of my other videos, and she's like, honey, you need to spice up the background a bit. No one wants to see you talking for 2 minutes against a white brick background. And so I was like, sounds good. Can I have some money to, build some things, set something up back there? And we can see where that ended up. So here we are. Without further ado, let's go ahead and try and spice up the background a little bit. And now that that's done, the mood is set. Let's go ahead and get started with this. So stage one of my golf career is that, let's go back to high school. High school, I started playing golf with my friends, not seriously, not regularly for sure, just as something to do, something to have fun with, and I probably wasn't that well behaved on the course. We were, none of my friends were. We were jagging around with the carts, messing around like typical high school boys do, throwing a golf ball at the other guy's golf ball while it was up in the tee and he was preparing to drive, to try and knock it off, mess him up, that kind of thing. And Jordan, if you're watching this right now, I sincerely don't apologize. We were messing around, we were having a good time. Come on, I was just messing. But anyway, so that was kind of the story of my golf game while I was in high school. It wasn't really taken seriously. It wasn't anything that I looked at as something I'd be doing the rest of my life. I kind of didn't even really enjoy it. I enjoyed maybe more so hanging out with my friends and that sort of thing. So then we go on to stage two. So stage number two of my golf, why do I keep doing this? You guys can count, I don't need to do that. Stage two of my golf journey is that I would go on golf outings for work, and golf outings really are just kind of a professional way to blow off steam pretty much at the end of the year. You just go out on the golf course, hit a few golf balls, have a few drinks, have a few laughs, and it wasn't very serious for anyone involved, but it was a little more buttoned up for sure than my high school career. I wasn't going to be out there trying to tip a card over or anything, or not that I've done that, but I wasn't going to be doing that. And it was not a very serious endeavor, but it did pique my interest in golf again, and I started looking at golf as not only something to do for a golf outing, but also as a way to have a release, like a step back from regular life and just a place to get out and go and even have a good time. Enter stage three, the pandemic happening. And when the global pandemic happened, I was really, I got sent home from my job. I was working remotely still, so blessed to still have my job, don't get me wrong, but not being with other people every day, that really is a big disconnect. And it leaves you wanting, those relationships, or feeling like you need to have something in that place where that once occupied a whole bunch of time and space in your life. And so I played a lot of video games, and I've always played video games, but my wife was not extremely on board with that. So she gave me an ultimatum. She was like, you need to replace that with a hobby that is more healthy. And so really, when she said that, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Started looking around at different hobbies, and golf kind of came to mind. And so I said, all right, well, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go golfing. I'm gonna give that a try. I had just been golfing for a friend's bachelor party recently, and it was fun. And so I thought, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna start taking this seriously. So I went out, started playing this past summer, a lot more than I normally had. I went out and I started transitioning from just casual golfer into more of casual competitive. So even though I'm out there for fun, I'm also out there to get better and to improve my game. I think when I started to take the game more seriously, I had even more fun, because it's not fun to go out onto a golf course and suck all the time, unless you're doing it as a one-off, like once a year, like a golf outing type deal. But it's not fun to stand there on the tee box and shank a drive like straight right into the next fairway and almost hit the next group that's playing up that other fairway. That's not fun. It's not fun to like continually duff chips onto the green or away from the green or whatever. That's not fun. It's fun to hit a good shot. It's fun to sink a putt. It's fun to hit a straight drive. And so I started watching videos and consuming more and more and more golf knowledge and tips and tricks. And I started really applying those and getting out and practicing and going to the driving range every week. And I know that I've learned a little compared to what I could learn, but that little was enough to satisfy my taste for golf. And it really encouraged me to get out there and continue to practice and continue to play. And that's what I'm doing now. So now I'm in, I would say, I've transitioned to another phase. Obviously, I would say there have been 4 phases so far. This is the 5th phase. And no, I don't know if there is ever an end phase. I don't think there probably is, but this is phase 5. I'm calling it phase 5, okay? It's phase 5. And I like making movies, and I also like golfing. So I thought, why not blend the two together? And so that's what I'm doing. I also saw this as a way to make both hobbies come together naturally, because now I can take the film of myself swinging or putting or doing these drills and go back and look at it and say, oh, I should have probably hit this club here, or I shouldn't have even hit that club. I should have selected a completely different shot. Or maybe, oh, look, my stance. Oh my gosh, my stance. I need to fix that. I'm bending over and I look like some kind of, flappy scarecrows in the wind. Plus, it's a really good excuse to spend more time and money on a hobby that I really enjoy. Now, I also have this really strange delusion, or obsession, if you want to call it that, on being the best at something and just really being a professional. And I know I'm never going to be a professional. I'm not that crazy, guys. But the feeling that comes along with being a professional when you step into a sponsor's tent or a tour truck or what have you after winning a big game or a big match or whatever it is, and you get just showered with stuff. You just get free stuff out the wazoo. You get hats, gloves, balls, clubs. I'm sure we've all watched the tour truck videos of where the guy's taking you around and he's showing you how he fits the club specifically for a certain athlete, or he has a certain allotment per week on tour of golf balls that they give out for free. And that would be such a cool feeling. And I'm never gonna get that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not that good. I don't have aspirations of becoming that good. I don't have the time to put in to become that good. And I couldn't anyway, even if I did. But I would love to give that feeling away to others, because I think that every golfer deserves to feel like a pro at least once in their lives. I truly believe that. And so I want to give that feeling away if I can. So I'm going to start by giving out like small things, like, a dozen golf balls or whatever, gloves, hats, whatever I can afford at the time to do that, because I think that would just be so cool if, you get that or whatever in the mail, and you get to experience that feeling of what it's like to be sponsored on a miniature scale. But still, the point is there. The feeling's still there. Winning is still there. Winning a contest is still there. And so I'm hoping that this channel allows me to connect with you, the viewer, and we can just have a mutual conversation through video, through the comment section, what have you, about a passion, about a hobby that we both really enjoy. That's it. That's my whole golf story. And as I continue to go out there and continue to get better, I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm a 23 handicap. And if you don't know golf scoring, that's not good. That's not good at all. And I've also never broken 100. So my goal this coming season is to continue this YouTube channel and also to break 100, shooting, full 18 holes and breaking 100 score. And that's my goal. And hopefully you have your goals set up and written down, and you can go out and get them in 2021. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you out there.